for Ewers. Pressure comes. Sawyer knocked it out and picks it up. Jack Sawyer headed down the sidelines. Ohio State scoop and score and dagger from 82 yards.
Marcel Reed takes a low snap, looking right, throws middle, incomplete, and intercepted on the tip ball down the sideline. The return from Achille Arnold, and then a penalty flag at the end of that play.
You could take 3 Gerald Ford stadiums and sit them here in Beaver Stadium.
Jennings on the move, throws another pick, intercepted. Rojas still on his feet. Rojas rolling. Touchdown Penn State. Conversely, after Jennings threw his second pick six, well, the Penn State brain trust.
Needing 7 points to send it to the second OT on 1st and goal. It's Richardson. Ball's out. That ball is out. Ball is out. Recovered. And knocked out of the end zone.
So no matter if they break the plane, it's a touchdown. If he fumbles outside, and here's get the initial ruling.
Ruling on the field is a fumble. It went outside out of the back of the end zone. The previous plays on the further review.
Is not breaking the plane. You know, certainly from that angle we can't tell, but that's why the initial ruling is so big. The initial call.
30-yard pickup, 1st and 10. Drones goes right back the same way. Back shoulder fade, picked off, intercepted from Hampton. Larceny here.
How did he bring this in? It's a great job forcing the receiver to the sideline, and then he just sticks his arm out.
Who wants it more? And so for Alex Golish, he says we got to play harder for longer, and what a pop made there. That's Jordan Pollard.
They call him an old school headhunter, and this is what you want. Option football. Oh, nice swim move.
They're sending the house. Blocked! Bulldogs got it! Caught at the 25!
Block, kicks, and punts.
Again, no return. They are bringing the house. Kosiakina leaves his feet. My coach always said if you leave your feet, you better get the block. Well, he does just that. And then there's still time left over.
Two guys they like a lot. Play clock down to 1. Sawyer pumps, lofts towards the end zone, and it's picked off. Right into the arms of Rashawn Pleasant. He's still going. He's got green grass in front. It's a pick 6 for Tulane. And this Green Wave defense showing out in a big way. 100 yards to the house.
Play action again. And he's taken down and loses the football. South Carolina scoops it up. And the Gamecocks, Tonka Hemingway, will walk it in for a 36-yard scoop and score. Demetrius Knight caused the fumble. What a start for Shane Beamer's Gamecocks.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense for a touchdown.
It's a trigger blitz for 17 Demetrius Knight. See him wait to see if the back's staying. Now he's going to go on the pressure. And he just gets the football out on the sack of Michael Hawkins Jr. And Tonka trucks it into the end zone.
All right, Molly, thank you. Klubnik lets it go deep, and it is intercepted by the All-American Malachi Starks. Comes in the building where Starks made an impressive debut against Oregon 2 years ago.
That is absolutely ridiculous. From the desert, Milrow back to pass. Ball comes out. It's on the turf. Picked up by Michigan. Again. Milrow was winding up to throw. He got it stripped away. I think it was Hall, the quarterback, who got it out. Another Alabama turnover.
He was giving you some play call nuggets.
He was letting me know it was there.
Oh, no! Boy, tip pass, and it's intercepted.
Night, Wise.
And
Wise.
it is
He's a wise guy.
Inside the 10,
He's a wise
all the way
guy.
down to the 5.
He's a wise guy. That guy right there has made a ton of tackles today.
He had 17 just this last game. What you seeing here, Snoop?
I'm seeing that tip drill. Keep
Look
your
what
eyes
I
on the
found.
sparrow. Yeah, you got to keep your eyes.
And just
And that's all the football accomplishments.
yeah, and wait till we get into the story here. I'm sure Chris will break this down for us down there on the field about how he.
That went backwards. That's a scramble to the sideline, and it's recovered by UNLV. And a takeaway for the Rebels.
You see Jet Elad just hustling to the football. And this is what you do. You never give up on a play. He sees that the ball is thrown.
Man coverage.
Pressure. Down goes Gleason. Akron wins their final home game of the year. In overtime.
The best player on that Akron defense comes up with the biggest play in the biggest moment. Watch Nunnally, 19. He's coming off the edge wide, and he jumps in the air, puts his hands in the air to distract Gleason. Nobody's open.
Pull bloodlines. Loose on the back. 12-minute mark before the half.
Oh.
And that pass is picked off. A takeaway by Lander Barton. And Barton is still moving. He's got some blockers. From behind, he's going to go all the way. It's a touchdown for the Utes. And Lander and Barton.
4th down and 13. Isaac Wilson in trouble. Oh, he got crushed. Another sack. They blitzed. This time it's Shiloh Sanders, and Wilson is down.
They're the Buffaloes, and they were 1-11 2 years ago. Shiloh Sanders off the edge, right in the chest of Isaac Wilson. Ball comes out.
And the play action pass, and he gets planted by T.J. Parker. Fumble, Clemson ball.
The point I was getting to is this is Desmond Reed territory. 2-minute drill, go one-on-one with the Mike linebacker. They're really missing him here.
The ball is intercepted. And look at the big fella. Rumbling into the end zone, and that is a touchdown. Big Ty Clemens with an interception and a score for BC.
Big man touchdown. You dial up the pressure. You get hit right away. Nito Akpata. And then Ty Clemens says, look what I found. House call.
Lander fakes a handoff. And it's intercepted. Tipped and then caught by Ritzy. And the big fella still rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. He's going to go the distance. If he can catch his breath. That is a touchdown. Can you believe that? A tip, a pick, and Javari Ritzy.
Play by the big fella. Defensive tackle, gets his men up in the air, comes down with the pick, and then ball security optional right here.
Look at him.
It's in his left hand, switches hands to his right. Now he's looking back for a cutback lane, doesn't need it. Using the athleticism, what a play by the big fella. That is 2 interceptions by the defensive line for North Carolina as we see the ace, Cam.
Ed Keefe with a touchdown catch tonight. Isaac Wilson stands in the pocket and starts to close around him. He gets hit, fumbles. That's recovered by Keith Cooper Jr. Cooper wrestled down at the 30-yard line. It was knocked loose by Latravian McCutcheon.
And he was going to go to Keefe on the play. He's going towards, he's buck throw to him, change direction, comes back, hits Wilson, and then after that, you just keep hustling. That's a hustle play. That's you running to the ball and being able to finish. That hustle right there.
Being from there.
Langford has a man in the middle. It's intercepted right into the hands of the Alabama State linebacker. And here he goes. Can they catch him? No, that's Tayshawn Sims.
Langford pass intercepted by number
6 for Alabama State.
You get the ball moving away from them, and they kind of throw their arms up like they're getting help.
Pass rush, ball tipped and intercepted. Jalen Catalon takes it to the house. 26 yards on the pick six.
On the left-hand side here, and this is one Donovan Smith's just got to see that. You have to recognize that he's coming unblocked on that one. You're lobbing that football to the outside.
4:23 left, 2nd and 7. Pete
he's
throwing a laser, but it goes right to Baylor. The transfer, Keaton Thomas, touchdown. Happy to be here. I got here as fast as I could, he says.
Block. And intercepted. Picked up by Mason Cobb. He might take it to the end zone. Touchdown.
Got upset by Buffalo in overtime. On 3rd and long, pass is picked off. Jaden Bellamy with the interception, and it's a pick six.
Go low and hope you make the tackle. Purdy will keep it, and he'll go down in the backfield. Everett Russo Jr. with the sack.
Successful in this half. Defense reacts accordingly.
To the air they go. Pressure. Bullet goes down. Jacksonville State in overtime increases their winning streak and remains unbeaten in Conference USA.
To get the win. And in a frustrating year where close losses have been everywhere for Louisiana Tech.
Play action, Vandergrift pressured, and he gets sandwiched and lost the football. Tennessee ball.
Talented Tennessee defensive front. Watch the speed rush. On the outside, Wood just doesn't get enough depth on that first step.
And it's blocked. Picked up on the bounce. Northwestern State. Touchdown, Demons! Antonio Hall with the scoop and score. And with a point after, we could be deadlocked again here in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Extremely low. It's a nice job also by Cam Hardy coming through there, blocking that punt. And Antonio Hall is their starting corner. He gets a full head of steam, and nobody is catching him in the open space. And what a turn of events for this Northwestern State team.
With 2 starts last year, Jake Rubley came in from Kansas State. Look at this one, blown up at the line of scrimmage by Porter Connors.
Hoover dumps it off. That's Battle. And he is dropped for a loss by Eric Phillips. Big stand there for the Cincinnati defense. That's a loss of 7.
His 5th of the day. High snap, and this one's blocked.
Perfectly.
Eastern Michigan recovers it in the end zone. Special teams touchdown.
How you block a punt. Does not run in the kicker, puts his hands out there, timing it perfectly, and then gives his fellow punt.
As here comes a blitz, and sacked is James by Nate Matlack.
I was going to say the same thing. I ran track and field. I had a hard time staying in my own lane.
Oh my goodness! Red Murdoch, pick 6. 30-yard house call for the linebacker.
Red Murdoch wearing the number 41 jersey for this game. Easy house call, right place, right time.
I was 24 my senior year. I loved it. Thought you were 24 today. 3rd and 13. The ball came out, and they got pressure on him. And North Texas comes out with it. It's Braylon Charles.
25 pounds.
Intercepted. Picked up by Toledo's Nasir Bowers. Pick 6. And it's Braden Alls taking it to the house.
BYU brings pressure. Rangel
Gale, too high, picked off. Tanner Wall threading the sideline. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A little bit too much, too soon.
Great players away from the group of 5. Both of these teams have to be worried about that. There's Caldwell showing off his arm. Deep throw, and that's going to be picked off. Intended for Ross, and it's Ladarius Webb Jr. He's got a convoy. Look out. Webb down the sideline. Finally cut down inside the 25 by Landon Parker.
And they're showing, looks like they're planning to only bring in 3.
Salter. Didn't hear footsteps. Ball comes free. Still loose on the deck. Still loose. And finally corralled by UTEP. That thing was bouncing across half the field. Pressure comes from the backside. Knocked free, and boy.
Defense being played throughout college football right now, but, you know.
Oh, ball out of the hands of Murphy, and it's going the other way. This is going to be a touchdown for Langston Hardy. The strip and the return for 6. What a break for UConn.
If you get the look, you take this throw.
It's Keeney James working the inside. Pumachan has to avoid the rush. Pumachan just trying to avoid it and throws it up. The interception in the end zone. Still running down the sideline, keeping his balance. We might have a pick 6. Yes, racing over 100 yards, punctuating it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Do you dance? Do you dance? I see you, Buffalo. Bend, don't break. Pumachan, oh my God, just trying to force that.
Skinner motions. 4-man rush. Daniels down the seam, picked off. Catalan has midfield, has the 40, and brings it inside the 35 of Kansas.
Navarro on first down with time, and no longer time. Ball loose. South Alabama's got it.
Andy, one of his hallmarks is guys are on the field for a reason. Everybody has a reason. Ben gets hit. Ball is loose, and it's kicked around. Still on the ground. There are 4 Utes on it. Eventually, Connor O'Toole blew it up.
Carey stopped in the backfield. Guess who? Fidel Diggs. Here's Dickens. Sack, hit, fumble. And it looked like Isaiah Shirley delivered the goods on the quarterback, and he did. And that's the ball game.
Play action. Howard looking downfield, pressure closing in, and he throws a pick. They got near him. The throw was influenced, and David Benda with the first takeaway tonight for Texas.
The ball's in the hands of Riley Leonard. Given plenty of time, and he throws an interception. Denied. Dennis Sutton dropped into coverage and picked it off. Into the hands of Sutton.
And it's a great job by the defensive end, who's not often used in coverage, 260-plus pounds. Riley Leonard thinks he...
They have 2 losses, one leading by double digits this year. It was a 17-0 lead for JMU. Marshall has the momentum, and they will tie the game. Jadarius Green McKnight. Give me that.
The hands in the air as he gets that pick 6. It does a great job of turning into the receiver and celebrating with the team.
4th red zone trip for Texas. They've been efficient so far tonight. Ewers facing pressure. Ball deflected. It's intercepted. The flag is down, and Will Lee, the 3rd, is headed for the end zone. Texas A&M makes the play they desperately needed. A pick six.
They got a hold here on Texas.
Kromenhoek in trouble again, checks it down.
2nd and 6, fling to Bauer. He can throw it, former quarterback, but he heaves it while he's in the grasp, and it's picked off. A blind toss that Sage Ryan comes up with. Ill-advised throw by Bauer Sharp after being pressured by Stamps.
This has to be past the first down marker for the clock to stop.
Simon hit as he throws, and it's intercepted. Brian Nelson makes the game-saving grab, and North Texas is going bowling.
To the left, and he does a really good job catching the ball and then get presence of mind to get 1 foot in, right? See, you almost got 2 feet in.
They also lost to the draft Dallas Turner and Chris Braswell as edge rushers. Finley has time, fires over the middle, another interception. It's Sabb again, his 2nd pick already. Back to the 40, stays in bounds, down the sideline. And finally, on a play, Keon Sabb in his Alabama debut.
What a first quarter for Mr. Sabb in an Alabama uniform. Center field safety, top of the field. TJ Finley trying to hit that underneath route.
That is the focal point of this offense, and they look to get him started early on as they've done these first 2 drives.
Really was a coup to get him to Monroe. And that's picked off. Anthony Hill into the big mix. Trying to take it the distance. Got a block. Jumped the man.
Ward to throw. Under pressure. Down he goes. Fadil Diggs and Dennis Jaquez.
Hadn't sacked Cam Ward yet. They finally got one. Here's Diggs off the edge. He finally got to the quarterback. It's a nice move, a nice little rip. And they're over there picking on Markel Bibb.
His experienced signal call.
Ewers.
Ball came out there, and this is going to be returned for a touchdown. That is Pop, Dumas, Johnson, and finally Kentucky gets a break.
It's the pressure by number 8 on the right, Oxendine. At first, that forces him to step up. You see that he starts losing control. Oxendine got a hand on the ball. It started to slip out. And the Georgia transfer and former first-team All-American Butkus finalist.
Likely be the last play. It's intercepted. Overthrown, and a South Carolina takeaway. Jalen Kilgore. And what a finish for the Cox.
Kilgore. The ruling on the field is an interception. Missouri was trying to just get the ball completed and to start passing it around. Kilgore.
Finley sidecar with Simmons. Off the play fake. Taking a deep shot over the top. Double coverage. Picked off. Batted in the air and taken away by Marcus Fuqua. The flag down back at the opposite 30 near the snap.
In the backfield, probably holding.
Holding. Offense, number 77. A penalty is declined.
To Downing once again. Gets stacked up near the goal line again. Hasn't been a signal yet. Did he get out from the goal line? Yes. Wow, a safety.
To try to make it a 3-score game, it's blocked. Special teams coming up with a huge play for South Carolina State. And Diego Addison had a chance to go.
Tristan Matson, 3-time MAC Special Teams Player of the Week. And the kick is blocked, and it's going to be a chance for a return. Racing it down the sideline is Javon Bird. And Bird going to fly all the way to the end zone. And a huge special teams play to put 2 more on the board for Northern Illinois. 3-point swing, Northern Illinois says and they take it all the way back to the house to tack on a long 2. Huskies lead 21. 3rd and 9 could be flirting with 4-down territory depending what happens here. Watson nearly tangled up. Watson's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Kaiwan McCray was able to get there.
2 losses in November that kept them from getting in the Big 12 championship game. Sanders to Horn, and the ball jarred free and intercepted on the redirection.
That one tipped in the air and intercepted. Cam Smith. Cam Smith makes the pick.
It's a quick pass inside. Good pressure off the edge.
Gets man coverage.
Oh, the ball is loose, and it's going to be a safety. It popped right back into the hands of Quinn Ewers, and the Sun Devils were right on top of it.
Throw out the stats and all that stuff during a rivalry game. Spooky stuff happens at night games, especially in rivalries.
Haywood on the carry, nowhere to go. Tried to bounce out and was swarmed by a number of Eagles.
Pressure, sacked.
And you can't give up a sack.
Jackson Vick.
See Jackson Vick with the late corner pressure. It's just a really good call by Tony Gibson. He is.
The freshman, C.J. Bailey, steps up, throws, deflected, and it's intercepted. Dontavius Nash has won it for East Carolina.
3rd down, Duggar, intercepted, picked off by Darius Alexander, and there goes the big fella. House call, Toledo. 59 yards, and the Rockets are back in it in Detroit.
Have been remarkable. And we were just talking about it. You've got those young, inexperienced quarterbacks.
Passing Jake Mayer. J.T. O'Sullivan, former NFL quarterback, on that list as well. Now to the end zone, and an interception. How else to cap the day? This time it's middle linebacker Gary Bryant III.
Watch again. Sits right in the lap of Hastings.
On the perimeter. So far, it's 2 carries for Smith. Under pressure. Jennings stripped by T.J. Parker. Clemson says it has the ball, and the Tigers do.
Texas brings pressure. Stockton backpedaling, throws it, and threw it right to Texas. Intercepted by Jahdae Barron. The young fella under pressure made a mistake, and Texas is set up now.
Looking to throw the ball to Cash Jones out of the backfield. Blitz here. And again, they've had success bringing blitzes from that left side. 2-on-1 on the left tackle. See, Simmons is able to get the...
He's thrown for just 153 yards today, averages more than 300 a game. Over the middle, it's tipped and intercepted. Logan Cobb, who had the strip sack, now has a pick 6.
Off to the races. Right off his receiver's hands. Hicks, one you got to make. He's made so many of them.
Let's keep that offense on schedule.
A yacht slings it to the middle. Going to be picked off. Bach has it to the 30. Still up. Keep your balance. Bach to the end zone. Now the head coach, but that linebacker spot is still his baby. And this is the head of all the Jackrabbits, Adam Bach. Amazing balance to find the end zone.
They're down 10 for LSU. Game's up front. Nussmeier lost the football, and it's scooped up by Oklahoma. Another defensive score. It belongs to R. Mason Thomas. Boy, I think
one of the most underrated defensive linemen in the country. Grayson Halton just running right through center DJ Chester, and R. Mason Thomas there to clean it up.
Eagles 5 of 8 in third down conversions tonight. French will keep it, gets set, ball is loose, still around, and the Mountaineers fall on it. Once again, when App State could not convert or they have a turnover, they get the ball right back.
Luke Olson, the defensive coordinator, dial up a little pressure here on the young Caden Veltkamp.
There it comes, right up the middle, and Veltkamp goes down.
Ball came out.
The ball came out, and Jack State says they have it.
Late substitution. This could cause problems if Notre Dame substitutes. They could burn the whole. They do not.
Malva on 4th and 6, and it's intercepted again, this time in the end zone. And Xavier Watts, he wants some of what his teammate had. He's going to take it coast to coast as well. 100 yards.
Bayer throws in the middle, intercepted again, his third pick. Fletcher might have himself a pick 6. He steps out of bounds.
First down for Rodemaker. Across the middle, deflected and picked off. Ian Connerly Goodley. Pick 6, time for Troy.
That ball just bounced up there, and Ian Connerly Goodley is able to grab it, sneak through traffic, and punch in reservations for.
Third down and 3, big down here. Morris hands it off, and a big hit delivered.
3 left, 1 right. Vadiato back in South Florida, and a rude welcome from the FIU defense, Jamarian Solomon.
Tyler White couldn't get it away, blocked by Bowling Green. The Falcons have it inside the 10.
They got a tackle for loss on second down after the 2-minute timeout. Third down and goal from the 3. Play action. Under pressure. There's the sack from Alexander Whitmore. A loss of 9. Here comes the field goal group.
Yeah, just a long developing play. And there you see Mike Shear just calls for the pressure off the edge with Jonathan Baldwin.
First and 10 Dogs from the 25. Stockton taken down from behind and did well to hang on to it as he did not see Junior Taliamaka.
Tackle position has been a bit of a problem all season long for the Georgia Bulldogs. It started with Ernest Green. He got
Jaden Blue is the running back. Longhorns looking for their first third down conversion of the night.
And he's smacked. Ewers is pounded. The ball comes out, still rolling around, still up for grabs. And it looks like Georgia has recovered at the 12.
Ohio loading the box on a 3rd and 6. They send pressure. Snyder backpedaling. Down he goes. Bradley Weaver. He's had a monster opening quarter.
Ewers on 2nd and 16. Throws, and it's deflected and picked off. Intercepted by R.J. Mickens. And Mickens takes it into the end zone. A pick 6. Clemson back in the game.
3 on the timer. Pressure. Gabbard is hammered.
How did he hold on to the ball?
Nate Valcarcel.
And his job. Unblocked to get in there. And because they bring the extra hat up the middle.
It's 6 interceptions the first 6 games of the year. Only 3 in the last 6. Looking to throw deep here down the middle. Some coverage, and it's picked off. Jordan Oladokin. And he's going to bring it back to the 36-yard line.
Exactly what they needed. It could not be a methodical drive. Had to happen quickly here. Leonard steps up, and he'll be swallowed. JT Tuimoloau out. A little slow to get up, and now back down, holding that left foot or ankle.
Yeah, up again. What a matchup it's been all night with he and Jogusall, the left tackle.
Carolina brings 4. Kern
Throw a pick. Power Eccles. 10-5. Touchdown, Carolina.
Coming off a bye week, K-State had a really difficult loss last time they played. Johnson throwing the ball, and it's tipped up and intercepted on the deflection. What a pick.
And then Alford able to come in off the deflection. And this was going to be a little bit of the game within the game tonight. ASU elected to bring pressure off of the slot. They want to force Avery Johnson to be a passer. That time a little inaccurate. Simmons gets a hand on the football, and Alford makes him pay.
Just a tremendous effort by both defensive backs.
Snyder. Pressured, sack, safety. Deion Crawford comes in for the safety for Buffalo.
Texas smelling blood. There's 2 points. Leonga Lafau.
Look at the push by that defensive line, and then Leonga Lafau does a great job of finding the opening.
Heck of a job that they've done the last few years. Intercepted again, Miles Graham. The Gators less than 6 minutes from a 4th straight win and taking
Peyton Jones this time, trying to bounce it outside, and Ventrell Cypress makes another sturdy play, and it's for a loss of 1.
Just count the gold helmets and white jerseys at the football. That's 1, 2, 3.
Brown looking left, delivers, and now picked off. Bulldogs going the other way. It's Hamilton, and Hamilton going to get tracked down from behind. What a night. Azilian Hamilton, the pick, and the Bulldogs with the football and a 20-point lead.
3 touchdowns without an interception last week. No pick so far for Daniels. Again, wants it all. Double coverage until now, and it's picked off. Siegel has it. Back-to-back games with big plays for number 21. Still on his feet, Marquise Siegel. Dropped down at midfield.
Let's be more explosive. Let's give everything we got. It would be a 53-yard attempt from here. Pump fake for Daniels. Lofts one for Io Manor. Oh, and it's intercepted by Nick Anderson. Wow! Wake Forest with the huge turnover to seal this one.
Huge advantage when you get to those neutral site games.
Looking to take a deep shot. Retzloff didn't feel the pressure, and UCF pounces on the loose ball. They got him from behind. Dalen Dotson swipes it away.
And he caught him down the seam. Now the double move to Chris Carpenter was, a fumble, sack fumble.
Ball's out.
A scoop and score for the Golden Hurricane, 34 yards.
You're going to see him on the right side of your screen. This is supposed to be a 3-step drop screen play, right? So the offensive line cuts. Owen McCown doesn't let it go. Malone just keeps rushing. Gets a big hit on Owen McCown. He fumbles it.
Found it the day he was being born. Still Googling names, so we're able to settle on Kylo for our second ball. But loses the football. Stanford picks it up. It's Tavini running the other way. He's going to go. Touchdown, Stanford. Gets after it. Here's one more look at the fumble. A one-man wrecking crew, Tafiti. It's never really happens that way. You know, defensive players, that's their dream right there. To be able to rush the passer, create the strip sack, and pick it up yourself.
Shallow crosses, partner, don't they?
Yes, they do. They're really doing everything you're not supposed to do, per se.
Oh, picked off. That's intercepted. Jordan Oladokin to the house. Touchdown. Oladokin and Bowling Green.
As you see, you're staring at your receiver. You can't do that because, again, the defensive back is taught to do what? Watch the eyes of the quarterback. So you have to make sure that you look one direction and then you go the opposite way. But again, give Oladokin great credit for, one, being a DB.
Continue to get better and better across this league in terms of the talent.
Uh-oh, pass deflected, intercepted. Jamarly Riddle takes it back to the house for ECU.
And they're answering the bell. So back to the offense with a first down. Blown up in the backfield. Ivy's all over Arnold. The ball's on the ground, and Oklahoma gives it right back. Wow. Jared Ivey does it all.
Jared Ivey come off the edge, and you're going to see the offensive lineman try and pull out and protect Jackson Arnold's blind side, but he doesn't get there fast enough. He gets tripped up.
For the Quakers, who are in business at the 16-yard line. And that's contact. I don't think that's a pass. I think that's a fumble. The officials haven't made an indication yet.
Well, it's just been that kind of night. Braylon Lovelace.
You couldn't have worse of a start. They come out trying to get the drive going with a little screen pass. Pitt reads the screen. They've been all over every play that Syracuse has tried to run tonight.
It's been encouraging and exciting to watch Graham step little by little away from DJ over the course of this game.
This ball is picked off. Cormani McClain, who hasn't played this year, gets on the field and intercepts Cutter Boley, who just came into the game, the true freshman, with a pick six to Cormani McClain.
Got a safety back here in Starks to help.
Blue is the back. Dogs crowding the line. Don't bring pressure. Ewers has time. Ball knocked out of his hand. No ruling. It's recovered by Cameron Wilson, and it's a takeaway.
Final play of the game. Morris flushed out to the left. Sets, fires, end zone intercepted. Ball game over. Memphis survives.
Bring three, but it's enough to disrupt the pocket. Dropping 8, rolling to his left.
I don't know who's going to be happier at halftime between those guys. I know Dari's going to be sad. Here's Vandergrift. Right through the hands of Barry Brown. It's intercepted. Gators have a chance. Devin Moore pushed out of bounds around the 5.
Let's get back here and watch this guy orchestrate this offense.
20-yard run for Bagnall looking through the air. He's intercepted.
Oh.
It's picked off and all kinds of room down the right side into the end zone. A pick six. Brandon Adams.
Kansas State trying to get off the field, bringing pressure. Green throws an interception. Siegel picks it off. Down the sideline, and it's a pick six. Marquise Siegel to the house.
Winning right now is all that matters, and how you win. You have got to put on impressive performances.
High throw, and it's intercepted. Hiron airmailed it, and this is going to be a pick six for Adon Shula.
All right, here comes the free runner again, and Shager does not get rid of the ball. It looks to be ruled it is being ruled a fumble on the field, and Lamb recovers it.
This offensive line for JSU doing a great job protecting their quarterback.
Morgan, it's that time, this time, give it chase, and that's Alan Smith who rips it loose, scooped up, and that's Eric Horn on the recovery.
Campbell motions out. Fancher lost the football, had it knocked out of his hands, and UTSA has recovered. Osiris Simon comes out of it with the football.
Third quarter advantage Charlotte. 49ers have to like the fight they've seen so far. Max Brown touchdown drive last time takes another deep shot downfield. It is intercepted again. Deshaun Peel's second INT of the game. And he will bring it back, and he has another chance. Peel inside the 25. Deshaun Peel has his second pick six of the game for Navy.
McCord. Intercepted. Kyle Lewis. Lewis. Touchdown pick.
If you want to come back and win this football game.
Incomplete pass on that first down. Not the worst thing that could happen to Virginia, but look at Calandria here. Now he loses the ball. And Clemson picks it up. Trey Williams picked up the loose ball. And it's a big turnover for the Tigers near midfield.
Third down. Hit from behind. It is intercepted. Free ball for Emanuel. He's got his second pick of the game, and he's looking for a block. It's another South Carolina defensive score. A 66-yard pick six brings out the Bluebirds in Norman.
Two-back look on third down. Brocklet is missed on his last four. Pressure picked up, and it's intercepted by Chandler Rivers. To the house. Pick six.
Big sack there on Jenkins. Third down. End of the first quarter. Interception. And UTEP's got it. A pick for the Miners. Gonna be a pick six. Eventually Owens catches his man. What a play by UTEP.
Johnson almost picked off. It is. Jumped and picked off. Hood. Colton Hood stumbles and falls. Injured Travis Hunter and a friendly Karam here, Roddy.
It's a forced bad throw because of the pressure. And then Colton Hood does the hard part. He makes everybody miss. And it's him in the open field. Preston Hodges' foot. Earl to throw, looking sideline, picked off!
Stampley with the pick. Mark Stampley with the play of the game. Cover two right there. Stampley trying to protect the sidelines. He sinks back.
In motion. And Bailey will be sacked. Ball out. Syracuse recovers. Devin Grant knocked it out of there.
McCoy. Time ticking. Heaves end zone. On the tumble, Nevada. Coach comes up with the football. He picks it off. An end zone INT with zeros on the clock. And Nevada shocks Oregon State.
Fafita steps up. Fafita hit as he throws and intercepted. Glasgow, touchdown BYU! Exclamation point. They have scored 11 unanswered in this half. Pressure, down goes Navarro, the ball is out, and it's going the other way. Dakota Cochran wins it back for CMU. Second down and 7. And a fumble. Loose ball picked up by the Cougars. Isaiah Glasgow punched it out. Harrison Taggart with the recovery.
Occupies the safety and a good throw from Evans Svoboda.
Dance 19, Wyoming goes fast, that's dangerous, and that's picked by Eric Butler. No one in front, and a pick six for number 6, Eric Butler.
Tyler Warren, the motion man. See if they go to him. Eller, plenty of time, throws. That one's intercepted. Picked off. Desmond Stevens, a linebacker. And he's still going. Stevens.
Milroe, final seconds here before halftime. That ball's picked off. That is picked up by Kilgore. Kilgore
right now. He stepped out at the 19.
And it has to go into the boundary.
Warner throws. That ball's intercepted. This will be a pick six. Adrian Maddox does it. And that's how this first half will end.
You got to come up and make sure you tackle. No quick scores.
Salem over the middle. There's an interception. It's Sean Dolak, his second of the night. Dolak showing off some skills, some hurdling. Gets a blocker to the outside. Dolak to the end zone. What a return! A pick six, 60 yards, and a hurdle.
Oh, it's a pick. McCall was inaccurate, and it's picked off by Will Brooks. The walk-on is running. The walk-on is running in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6.
After the passer, which they did so well in the early stages of this game. 2 sacks off the jump, none since. Big interception. Stepping right into it is Jermaine Brown. Across the 50, staying on his feet. Jermaine Brown, he'll go all the way. Coach Moot said he plays fast. That was fast, that was furious. 70-yard return.
Edge blitz coming, and it's picked and run. And this could be run a long way. Stephen Hill. This is going to be Stephen Hall, 100 plus.
Glasser flushed. Ball is out and scooped by Toledo. Their 5th turnover of the night, and Eshawn Carter wins it back for the Rockets.
By the offense. Like a penalty or a pick six.
Glasser under pressure, and the ball comes out and is recovered by Toledo.
Here for CMU before halftime.
3rd turnover of the first half. You said it, Dustin.
2 tight ends. Throwing it. And picked off! Welch, touchdown! Disaster for UCF!
This is a difficult position, and then this is, sort of the RPO, and you're throwing into the middle of the field, and you're backed up.
Strength of the defense changes. Backed. Looking to throw.
And it's intercepted. Mello Dotson with the pick, and he takes it all the way back.
He decommitted when Hugh Freeze left for Auburn, transferred to UAB. That ball's picked at the 1-yard line. Malik Dixon-Williams with the interception of the year for the UConn defense as he lays out for it.
Well, you mentioned it, has to get rid of the ball. Behind the pressure, and he gets hit. Out. Perry forces the fumble. It's scooped up. Jawan Campbell rumbling. And Campbell, the big man, is brought down at the 1. Amani Gibbons chases him down. It was set up by the Perry.
It's been a dogfight so far. 2 evenly matched teams through a quarter and a half. Jump ball. It's intercepted. What a play.
That's Tyon Jones with the interception. See this replay right here. See, he's rolling to the right, and there's just too much air on the ball. Skylar Bell's open by like 5 yards. He has to work his way back. He almost comes down with it, but nice job by Tyon Jones, and that's definitely an interception. That's good in the NFL, James. So nice job, nice concentration.
Watch his legs here.
And he's in trouble and flips.
Oh!
Intercepted. West Virginia with a takeaway. And going the other way, Anthony Wilson Jr. takes it in for the touchdown.
Apply the pressure. If you're Brendan Sorsby,
Don't make a bad play worse. Don't make a bad play a disaster. He just flicks this thing trying to get rid of it. It's 4th down. You know, I understand you want to try and get rid of the ball, but you can't do it in a situation like that. What an excellent job. And Anthony Wilson had the big stop.
Taylor, thank you. 3rd down and 8 to begin our second quarter. Horvath was hit as he threw, and it was intercepted after the pressure by Jalen Schuler.
Aguilar fake, pressure was there, ball is out. Coastal scoops. And on the field, they have ruled it a fumble.
On the last offensive possession for Ball State.
That's dropped by Bevelheimer, and he has to shuffle it, and it's scooped up by Ball State. They're going to take this to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals. To set up 4th and long, runs this all the way back to the house.
Talk about doing it all. You know, that is just a dropped snap, or I don't know what the heck happened there by Bevelheimer, but
pressure coming, gets rid of it quick, it's picked up! It's Will Brooks! And this will be Will Brooks trying to make his 2nd pick 6 of the year, and he's dragged down by Wimsatt.
For years, he's been tricking us for years.
He's been tricking you, setting you up. Dampier. And that is picked off. It's going to be a pick 6. Rook Brown, touchdown Cowboys. And just like that, the Cowboys get right back in it.
As Ward puts it away with that 3rd down completion. This time he's sacked. Ball is out, and Duke recovers at the 10-yard line.
At the Army 21. Over the middle. That's picked! Intercepted! DiDomenico! Max DiDomenico has blockers to the 30 and caught there.
They got that run threat from the Fighting Hawks that they have to contend with.
Oh. And thrown right into the hands of the defender, and it's going to be a pick 6 for Indiana State. Their 5th defensive touchdown of the season. It was Joey Shue, the defensive end, who picked it off and took it to the house.
Called this a revenge game. He said he's been thinking about this game since last year. Right place, right.
1:41 on the clock. 2 timeouts. Green back to throw. In trouble. Pressure coming. Green sack. Ball's out. And recovered by Texas A&M. Scorton forced it. Jaden Hill recovers it. A penalty marker is down. But it's A&M football.
Hoover has time, letting it fly. Picked off! O.J. Burrows will not make it a house call, but it's to about the 5-yard line. First INT of the season.
If the receivers can come up with a few big plays, that could go a long way.
And flushed out of the pocket, the ball is loose again. Is it another defensive touchdown? No signal given. Apparently it's a turnover and recovered by NC State. That's Brandon Cleveland picking the ball up.
Belkamp, pressure coming, gets hit from behind. The ball is loose, and BC recovers it. Forced fumble, but you know who? Donovan Ezaraku, and the fumble recovery by Big George Rook.
And I believe that that's a fumble.
Yep. No doubt.
I don't think that his arm was going forward.
No. Arm is back, and now the ball's out. Yep. That ball wasn't even completely back yet.
9.5 sacks a season ago. Ward, downfield, tipped, and picked. Spencer off the deflection. Spencer's got a convoy. Arroyo finally chased him down the tight end.
Coming into tonight's ball game, he has 2 tonight. They just peel back. Nice job by Dorian Strong. It gets tipped into the air. And then it's Spencer
with the interception. Caleb Spencer, a Miami transfer.
But you don't want to take a sack. Bullock is hit from behind. The ball is loose. Picked up by Tulsa. They're coming the other way. Jackson lumbering his way to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5.
In. Touchdown, Tulsa, to win the ball game in overtime.
My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Oh, that was Jackson on the tackle. And this is Ostrowski to the end zone. Chris, what a remarkable turnaround. They tried to punch it out of his hands.
Shocked that Davenport could not beat him in a foot.
Good pickup on the blitz. Intercepted by Grambling State. Touchdown, Tigers. 22-yard return for a touchdown.
Hutchinson Community College transfer. They need 9. And the Sooners swarm him, knock the ball loose. They fall on it. For the second time tonight, Iamaleava hit.
Leverages and knowing exactly what the defense is giving you, certainly an advantage this season.
All right, so a third down. We'll call it third down and 8. Hoover hit as he throws. Is that a fumble? It's a fumble, and it is ruled down at the 1-yard line inside the 1. Started to think it might have been a third defensive touchdown.
Still a timeout left for Memphis. On second down, pocket holds. Hennigan picked off. It's intercepted. And Ray on lane runs it back across the 50. He's still on his feet. Ray on lane. All the way into the end zone. He takes his time and bleeds the clock. Now he steps across. Touchdown, Navy on 85-yard. Interception for a touchdown. 7-yard TD versus UAB. This one goes for 86 to clinch it.
There's Ray on lane. See him break on the ball. He just went. He was.
Moss, quick throw. Intercepted. It's going to be a pick 6. Will Johnson will take it for the Wolverine touchdown. Wonder if UCLA can maybe try to exploit those.
There's an interception picked off by Ashton Hampton, the freshman, with lots of blockers. A touchdown. If 52 from the offense wasn't enough, here's 6 from the defense. 47-yard return.
Wheeler combining on the tackle. Time over the middle, and it's intercepted. Malik Verdon on the interception. Looking for blockers all the way down to the 20, finally pushed out of bounds.
Waldridge throws it, it's intercepted. It's picked off by Jackson Chenshu, and he takes it in for the touchdown.
Criswell rolling out of the pocket, throws on the run.
Picked off by Terrence Spence. Another play by Spence, and he's going down the sideline and will score a touchdown. A pick 6, 33-yard interception return, and JMU putting the exclamation point on this first half.
One-on-one coverage down here at the bottom of the screen. And they will snap it. Not a hard count. A sidearm lob, and it's intercepted. Max Tucker down the sideline. Inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Boston College.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you.